Welcome back to Dr. Love's Dating Clinic. Today's session is spicy, a little uncomfortable, and guaranteed to hurt some feelings. But that's what growth sounds like. We're meeting Kelly, a 33-year-old health coach who's recently gained weight and is very honest about how that's affected her confidence. And we're meeting Kenny, a 27-year-old salesman who walks into the pods already emotionally unpacked like a carry-on at TSA. This is one of those connections where, on the surface, it looks like vulnerability and honesty. But underneath, we might be watching two incomplete people hoping love will fix what they haven't fixed themselves. We're going to talk about body image, attraction, male vulnerability, and why crying on a first date might feel deep, but actually cost you long-term desire. Buckle up, you are now checked in to Dr. Love's Dating Clinic.
Hello.
Kelly.
What's up? My name is Kelly Chase. I'm 33 years old, and the dating scene for me, it's just never been right. I had gained about 40 pounds a few years ago, and I'm just still not to where I would like to be. And then I'm like, Kelly, someone out there thinks you're beautiful the way you are.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
See if we can get real personal. I'm Kenny Barnes. I'm 27 years old, and I've had great experiences with past relationships, but there's always that missing link. I've had a tough time with putting myself out there to be vulnerable, to truly be valued. And so, I think one of the biggest things that I've had a problem with is, wanting to feel accepted. So that's what I'm looking for.
Did you have a favorite, childhood book?
I had a couple. There's a book. It was about a mom and her son.
Yes.
It was a little picture book. And it was like, forever, my baby you'll be.
Yes.
I'm getting chills.
Oh my God, I love it. It was my favorite childhood book, and obviously I am not a son, but my mom read it to my sister and I.
Oh my God.
It is 100% my favorite book.
Holy smokes. That hit me pretty good.
Aww.
To be honest with you, I read it probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I was going through a transitional phase. I just started with the company I'm with now, and it's kind of like that moment of reflection, right? It was things are great, but they're not where I want them to be.
Right.
We meet Kelly. She is 33 years old and a health coach. Kelly mentions that she gained 40 pounds recently and not where she wants to be. Changes in body image can affect sexual confidence, desire, and comfort with intimacy. Fear of rejection or comparison may increase even when partners remain supportive. When reassurance is absent or conditional, emotional distress often increases. The psychological impact of weight gain in women is driven less by the weight itself and more by societal pressure, stigma, identity disruption, and perceived loss of control. With support, self-compassion, and a shift from appearance-based worth to health and well-being, many women regain confidence and emotional balance, regardless of the number on the scale. We meet Kenny. He is 27 years old and into sales. Immediately, I am getting red flag energy from Kenny. He comes across as someone who has had challenges in life and seems to be looking for someone to make his life better. This should never be the outlook when looking for a partner. It is always best when both partners enter a relationship being complete and whole. You should be perfectly fine by yourself as a man. Remember, women will always say they want to know your life problems, but it is better not to share that with her when starting a relationship. You want to keep the relationship fun, not too deep and full of promise in the future. This is the vibe you want to establish early on. Know a needy guy who is struggling with life and needs your wife to come in and save you.
Personally, it's I have felt recently, I felt like I had no one to talk to.
Yeah.
It's it's work and I'm stressed out about that, let alone it's family, stuff that's going on. It's I can't talk to anyone. I literally can't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Can't talk.
Yeah, you feel alone. Yeah, and it's not funny you mentioned that, but for months, I have felt very alone for months. And excuse me for crying.
Okay, you okay?
Yeah. But no, I just
I want to give you a hug right now.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I get it. And oh my gosh. So you got me with the book, and I told you I'm not a crier, but I feel it, right?
Here is another red flag. Kenny is opening crying in front of Kelly.
I love when guys cry. Kenny can get emotional, and I was just like, okay, I love you.
That is Cap. She thinks she love it. And she might even like it initially, but over time this will lower her attraction.
Yeah. I've wanted a best friend for a while now.
I appreciate that you're willing to open up like that.
Yeah.
I am starting to see the picture with these two. They are both incomplete and are searching for a partner to make them complete. Look at the emotion in Kelly's eyes. This is perfectly fine for her. However, Kenny cannot come with the same energy. How can he be a secure rock and anchor for Kelly and her insecurities if he is a hot mess himself? Alright, that's going to wrap up today's session at Dr. Love's dating clinic. Let's be honest, Kelly and Kenny aren't bad people, but this connection is built on a shaky foundation. Two people looking for a partner to make them feel whole instead of coming in already solid. Kelly's insecurities make sense. Society is brutal to women about weight, beauty, and worth, and her emotions are valid. But here's the controversial truth. A man cannot show up as the emotional anchor if he's already sinking. Kenny crying on the first date. That's not emotional intelligence, that's emotional overdrafting. And yes, women say they want vulnerability, but attraction has a memory. What feels touching today can feel heavy tomorrow. A man's job early on is not to trauma bond. It's to lead the vibe, keep it light, safe, and hopeful. Save the tears for later. This is not group therapy. Right now, what I see is two people hoping love will complete them. And that's dangerous because love is supposed to add, not repair. If this breakdown made you uncomfortable, good. That means you're learning. Hit like, share this with someone who confuses vulnerability with attraction, and subscribe so you don't miss the next patients to visit the Love Clinic. This is Dr. Love. See you soon.